Capricorn, what's up? How we doing? Let's get right into this. It's your collective reading for all Capricorn suns, moons, and risings. If you got Cap in your big three, baby, this is for you. All right, God has blessed it. Thank you, Heavenly Father. If you are trying to book a personal with me, you can find that information right beneath this video. I'm going to start with the Moonology cards, and then we will get some tarot messages. All right, Capricorn, we have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. All right, so something that, you just know that you know that you know, no matter what, you and your loved ones are safe, and that's the new moon in Cancer. And then we've got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. All right, so I'm feeling like here right away, Capricorn, that, it's good to what you want, and it's good to stick with it, right? But sometimes once you know that the worry, the stress, the concern is like null and void, okay, you're safe. You and your loved ones, you're safe. So it's good that you held on to what you thought was right. But now that you got your confirmation, everything is good, folks, is good. Now we might want to scale it back. Now we really might want to look at the bigger picture and say, okay, now that this is good, what else? How should I handle this? You have Believe in Them, Possible, Blue Moon here. So yeah, I feel like there's some things that maybe seem really kind of far out of reach, and maybe you just really needed to know that before you do anything else, that you and the people that you love are going to be good. Nobody's going to be impacted negatively if you switch it up, if you change it up. So something like that, because Believe in the Impossible is usually when we're hoping for something that seems like a miracle, something that seems that, this does not happen all the time. You could be wishing on a star, waiting on some really grand opportunity that just doesn't happen a lot, just doesn't come around a lot for people. But as you start to get your signs and different nudges and synchronicities, you might be starting to realize, wait a minute, this actually could be. But like I say, you want to make sure that everybody's safe and good before you take any risks. So now I'm kind of feeling like, it might be the time here for you soon, Capricorn, to take some risks. You know what I mean? See where they lead you. See what comes about. Because looking at the bigger picture is like you've been focusing on some particular details, like making sure you guys are safe, right? So now it's like, okay, let's look at it more. Let's look at the whole picture and see what that's giving. Let's see. Hold Your Vision. What was that about? Two of Earth, working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling the budget. Juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So yeah, just, he's on a tightrope. He's on a boat in the middle of the ocean, and it is very active. Yet and still, he's juggling. He ain't dropped a pentacle yet. You know what I mean? So this is something where, yeah, you might have had your hands full just trying to keep things steady, especially on the financial front, on the work front, on the health front, not doing anything new, not doing anything different, knowing that you had a goal, you had an idea in mind that you weren't wavering on. No matter how shifty things got, no matter how busy you got, it's like, I'm doing this because I know I need to do it. And Capricorn, that's one thing, you're a cardinal sign, so you get things started. You're the one that people can depend on. You're like the foundation. You're very grounded as an earth sign. So a lot of times people look to you to be the lead, right? And that's good. It's just that sometimes, you have to know when, okay, I've started it. What more can I do, right? What else can I do? You're juggling. I don't think you're struggling, but I do think that this energy can only be kept for so long. You can only juggle and balance and multitask for so long before you burn out. So this could have been about some kind of news or information that you got that just maybe kind of shook you up and said, you know what, I'm going to take care of everything before it needs to be taken care of. So, respect for that. But now you're in this situation where it's like, okay, you really set yourself up, you set your family up to be successful, to be well. You're in this phase now where, okay, things are good. You can see that your planning and your balancing and your, working really hard has paid off. It's a very good thing. You got the King of Fire here. So motivational, ambitious, taking a leadership role, step into the spotlight. Keep your eyes, you got this twice now, keep your eyes on the big picture. And over here in the Moonology, you have look at the bigger picture. So right now, like I'm saying, you've seen that your efforts, your plans, they paid off. And so I feel like right now you're realizing, I'm good, I'm safe, we're fine. So what else? Like, what is next? Now that you know the important things are taken care of, let's look at everything else now. Because, yeah, like I say, just focusing on those particular details is good. You set yourself up, you did it right. But now you can look at more. Now you can actually handle more. Now it's time for you to, like the card says, step into that leadership role even more so. Because the thing is, with the King of Fire, he's very ambitious, very charismatic, and people are always looking to him for direction because he's got the passion, he's got the energy and the knowledge, he's got it all. You know what I mean? So people are constantly looking to him like, okay, what are we going to do next? And so I feel like now you're in this role where people are looking at you, Capricorn, like, what's next? We know that there's more to come. And now that we've taken care of the most important parts, let's have some fun. You know what I mean? Let's look at the bigger picture and see what else can we make of this situation. How can we, like the card over here says, bring more fun into your life? You've taken care of the professional priorities. So, like, yeah, how can you now really, really enjoy this? And you have the Five of Fire. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from the drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So, okay, well, you might have to do a little fighting, but you should also do some resting here because you got awakening, which in traditional tarot would be the Hangman. So, a lot of fire energy, earth energy, you're here. But with this Five of Fire, he's kind of fighting himself in this particular version. Nobody else is there. He's in the mirror conflicting with himself. So I think for you, Capricorn, the message here is, are you kind of, making it more difficult for yourself? Because nobody's fighting this with you. It's you on you. So why are you fighting yourself? Why are you, kind of making things more dramatic than they need to? If you can just scale it back and look at everything, then you'll realize probably you don't even have to fight. Like, why cause the drama if there's no need for it? So, just be careful that you're not conflicting with yourself, because I feel like for you, you might just want to keep things kind of small scale, keep things on the focal point, but you need to open it up. You need to look at more. And so don't fight yourself and keeping yourself kind of closed-minded. Allow yourself to expand. Allow yourself to see the fullness of this situation instead of just what you've been focusing on. Because I feel like if you do that, you'll realize, first of all, there's no need for fight. Second of all, there's some really good things if you scale it out. You know what I mean? Like, you've been so mature and professional, like, hold on, allow yourself to embrace some good energy, fun energy. Allow yourself to, kind of kick your feet up and relax, have some fun with it. Okay, so that's what I got for you, darlings. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. Talk to you soon.